Good afternoon, it's Annie the Messy Cook. It's 33 degrees here in Sydney, and don't ask me why, but I'm making a chicken curry. And I thought it'd be a really good opportunity to mention a product that I do put in my curries, which you get from Simon Johnson, and that's these chickpeas here. And I hope I get this right. Navarico chickpeas, 325 grams, they're $8.80. One of the things I wanted to point out about any chickpeas, not just these ones, is the liquid inside. A lot of people drain that down the sink. It's really worth keeping it because it's an excellent thickening agent in sauces. So this particular jar doesn't have a lot of it, but it's quite concentrated. The reason I like to use these ones is because they're quite, they've still got a bit of a crunch in the mouth, whereas if you get like sort of even the organic tinned ones, they're a little bit on the mushy side. So these still retain a little bit of texture once they're cooked. But I just want to point out the Aquafaba liquid in these jars, tins or whatever. It's a starchy protein, and it's very popular with vegans. Probably heard about that. But as an example, and I've got it written down here just in case I forgot, a substitute for a whole egg is 3 tablespoons of Aquafaba, which is really interesting. So you know, it's worth keeping on. There's so many different uses for it, but I do use it in my curries, just the thickening agent of it, and because these ones are particularly good. So I'll put the link on there, Simon Johnson, but if you ever go in there with our Alexandria, sometimes they're on special actually, Alexandria, so it's worth getting half a dozen and keeping them in your pantry. Anyway, hope that's been helpful. Oh, actually, one more thing. When you're cooking, instead of getting the spoon ladle out, keep the jar. When you go in stirring, just put your spatula in the jar before you wash that out, and put it in your recycles or whatever. Anyway, hope that's helpful, and I hope you're not too hot. Lots of love. Bye.